13th.
13th.
Upstate Music Mind. I'm in an upstate state of mind at last. On the Upstate Music Mind podcast.
Welcome back to the Upstate Music Mind podcast.
Yeah.
It's a little louder intro for you this week.
Yes. A little louder. And I just BB Jingle was calling me while I'm listening to this right now. I was like,
Oh, that is weird.
Like, okay, he knew he...
BB was calling us right now.
That was weird. Anyway. BB, we already talked to you, yo. Don't call me again.
So we talked to BB last week. Today is May 13th. And we are
Happy
featuring...
Mother's Day to all you mothers
Yes.
out there yesterday. All the UMMPod listeners that are mothers, thank you.
Yep. Love you, Mom. But yes, May 13th. And today's band is Surrender Cobra.
Brand new band out of Greenwood, South Carolina.
Is it our first Greenwood band? I want to say we might have actually had... They might be. They probably are.
I'm going to say this.
We'll say yes.
I'm going to say they are the only active Greenwood band that we have on the show.
That. Yes.
Surrender Cobra.
How'd you find out about these guys?
Cool. I'm so glad you asked, bro. So I go into work with my buddy Bill Kerrigan over here, Plethora Films, catatonic1234@gmail.com. And our manager, Matt Seymour, says, "Hey, Beats, I found a new band I think you'll like." And he usually sends me more like bands that people haven't heard of because I like to find new music. And they're not always local. And he was like, "Dude, you're really going to like this one. They're local." And I was like, "Oh, snap." I'm like, okay. Listen to the album. It just dropped like at the end of April or whatever. So super fresh, super new. And then if it doesn't get any better than that, the album, you know what it's called?
Tell us.
Upstate Sound Patterns.
That is
So
perfect.
I would, if it's
for the
okay
show.
with you, RC Cola brother, I'd like to rename the show for this one episode, the Upstate Sound Patterns.
Welcome,
podcast.
folks, to the Upstate Sound Patterns podcast, the debut, season 1, episode 1. But it's also in real life episode, what is this, 17, 18? Oh, shit.
Probably 17.
Anyway.
But we got Surrender Cobra on the show today. So
All right. Well, if they're ready for the phone call, we can go ahead and tap in.
all right, I surrender, bro. I'll call the
Give
Cobra.
up now.
Calling Surrender
Cobra
Cobra.
Strike.
Cobra Strike now.
Cobra Kai.
Okay, it's ringing.
This is Brandon Smith.
Hey, is this Surrender Cobra?
This is us. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
what's up? This is Dr. Love Beats and Ryan Stearns, RC Cola from the Upstate Music Mind. How y'all doing?
Doing great.
How are you?
Excellent, excellent.
Who all we got on the mic? We got Brandon and who else?
We got Brandon,
I'm Benjo.
Witt Smith, and Jarratt.
Nice. So we got the whole band in studio today right now.
The whole crew's here. That's right.
Nice, dude.
We're celebrating Witt's 16th birthday today, our bass player.
Oh, wow. Young Buck on the show.
Sweet 16. Happy birthday, Dan.
Thank you.
So we will tell you guys this episode is dropping on the 13th, so we're kind of fast forwarding in the future here. But
Gotcha.
but yes, happy birthday to you, man. And wow, that's early start. I mean, I started playing guitar at 13. When did he start playing?
So our guitar player's 18, our bass player's just 16 today, and our drummer's 12, but I'll let them tell you their journey.
12. Wow.
Yeah, what's the whole band story, man? I'll tell you how I found out about y'all, and that would kind of set it up. So me and Bill over here, the guy behind the camera, we work at a hardware store, and our manager said, "Hey, man, I found a brand new band scrolling through Instagram. It's called Surrender Cobra. They just put out a new album, and I think you're really gonna dig it." And he's like, and more than that, they're local, bro. So I checked it out. I was like, dude, and I immediately messaged y'all, said I want to have y'all on the show because the album is called What We Decided to Rename the Show Today.
We're gonna just for today rename it the name of
Instead
your
of
album.
calling it the Upstate Music Mind,
Gotcha.
we're
Well,
gonna rename the show to be the
Upstate Sound Patterns.
Podcast.
Yeah. I mean, the titles are very, I mean, they're synonymous almost. So, the title, our drummer here, Benjo's gotten kind of in this deep Tom Petty phase, and we
Nice.
were looking at his album Southern Accents, and we said instead of Southern Accents, how about Upstate Sound Patterns? It's kind of similar. So that's where
I hear it. I like
I like
that.
it. But Surrender Cobra won't back down. Tom Petty.
we cover that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense.
I like that.
So we always like to feature some songs, a song or two from the artist, of course. So is there a specific track you guys kind of gravitate to, love the most, or that people kind of ask for the most, that kind of thing?
Definitely In My Head.
In My Head.
Yeah, the first one on the album.
Okay, and what is this song about? What's the general makeup of this song here?
It's written by me, the Jarratt, the guitar player. It's about pretty much just about not getting a girl, pretty much. Yeah.
We've all been there, brother.
Yeah.
I'll be there again, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yes, a lesson that you have to learn firsthand. I'm sure you guys have experienced that. Maybe your friends can tell you as much as they want, but until you hear it and feel it first, unfortunately, yeah. Sometimes you got to get your heart broken to write a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of the songs are kind of stories, actual stories from our lives. Some are theoretical. We got our lead guitarist and lead vocalist Jarratt wrote 2 of them by himself. Our bass player Witt wrote "She's Gone," which is a great tune, and then we all kind of collaborated on the other ones. But man, we're glad to hear that. Sometimes you don't know if when you put it out on social media if you just scream it into a vacuum. So I'm glad that it worked out. You kind of never know who's going to hear it these days. I'm glad that y'all picked up on it.
Well, that's kind of the point of the show here is to find the hidden gems. That's why we're the Upstate Music Mine, and we're mining and digging. And we found you guys through the grapevine there, and it's just one of the cool things about doing the show. You meet so many new people and hear so many new artists in the area you would have no idea about otherwise. So,
well, it's y'all's sound that really made y'all stand out between all the other noise. The vacuum, y'all's sound stood out. It sounded really good, and there sounded like there was something different and special in it. So, are y'all a family band, or are there family members in the band, or are y'all just a bunch of buddies, or how did y'all get together?
Yes, so we're a family band. So me, I'm Benjo. I'm 12. I'm the youngest son. Witt. Witt over there, he's the bass player. He's the middle child, and Jarratt is the oldest child, the guitarist. And
I'm their dad.
And then
Brandon,
Dad. Okay,
44.
got you.
Yeah. I'm 44, in case anybody's keeping track of my age.
No, so you got it all ends of the spectrum from 12 to 44. You got everything in between covered. So I think that's a good musical background to have right there.
It is good. It's fun. It's a little more convenient to practice when we all live under the same roof. But the boys are busy with school and sports too. Witt's the tennis player for Greenwood High. They're in the state quarterfinals tomorrow. Jarratt just finished his soccer career at Greenwood High, and Benjo plays Little League baseball and golf. So we're busy, but we try to stay well-rounded. I've always encouraged them to learn music, and Jarratt kind of started on piano and guitar. You want to tell them a little bit about that?
Sure. Yeah, I started playing guitar since I was
Like
probably
6
like
or 7.
yeah, but not like really until like the 5th grade probably. We we've pretty much been playing together since I was probably like fifth grade. So
Benjo was 12 when he started performing with. I think, excuse me, six when he started performing. Witt made his first public appearance on the bass at age 8. The boys had have another band that kind of, when coronavirus started, they the four of us were kind of just isolated, of course, in our house for a while, and this was in 2020, so that's when I'd always played with them, but they had a band called the Doyle Rules before that, which is actually reuniting this summer with their buddy and friend that's the lead singer, and it's kind of a college send-off show before he and Jarratt go to college.
If I could have a recommendation for the album art, just like a banana peel on the highway. If you guys get that reference.
Yeah. Adult Rules, and we have recorded several times. We recorded down at Capricorn Sound Studios in Macon, Allman Brothers' old studio, twice, and it was great. Don't get me wrong, but this is the first original album, and we just had a really great experience with. I want to tell them about who engineered and produced our album.
Great friend. Well, now, Tim Lauder from the Marshall Tucker Band.
Oh, wow.
He recorded us, and he was just a great help. A lot better sound. I don't know, just a lot better producing than we had before.
Yeah.
That's good. It sounds really well produced and well put together. It's the full package on this album.
So, what about playing out in public? I mean, I know you guys probably aren't allowed to play in a lot of venues, but have you gotten out there and played in front of people?
Oh yeah, we play all the time.
Oh yeah. We
do more playing out in public than we do recording.
Okay, great.
Yeah, for sure. We you wouldn't think we'd be able to play places, but we've played. We played.
It's a place we probably shouldn't have played at those age, but we played nonetheless. We've played in Macon, in downtown Macon, several times, and in Nashville, and of course in Macon they just love music, but they're wild in Macon. Benjo probably saw some stuff he shouldn't have seen at one point.
Well, so this is since this is the 13th, like we were saying, is there some future dates or happenings that you guys want to promote
after May 15th or May 13th?
Yeah.
Well, our album release party is, so this will be in the past, but it's May 3rd. But
that was a great show, right?
That was an awesome
great
show. Oh
man,
epic.
Yeah. That was next door in Maxwell. Yeah, I mean, you all know the legends about what happened there.
There was a fight.
No. We're working on some gigs, probably in the Low Country, Hilton Head, and Charleston.
Nice.
As they said, they're reuniting with their Doyle Rules July 13th. Yeah. We're playing at the Freight Yard in Spartanburg. June 15th, I think.
Okay, there we go.
Nice.
Well, we have a website.
Yeah.
You can check out our gigs at surrendercobraband.com.
Cool.
So just type that into Google or Safari and you'll see our gigs and all about us.
Yeah, man. How about what about the social media platforms? Is it just at Surrender Cobra?
Well, yeah, at Surrender Cobra Band, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Surrender Cobra Band.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out. I don't know if TikTok is around. I'm trying to get these kids off of social media, not on it more. But it's what you got to do to get the word out these days. So I don't know, maybe TikTok, Twitter. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if anybody's following us there. I think we're Surrender Cobra 3 or something. X. But we also are playing in New York. We're going to this Roots Rock Revival camp that that Butch Trucks and Almond Brothers O'Teal started years ago with the North Mississippi All Stars, and Brandon Taz Niederauer, who we played with both of them. And that's the end of July, early August.
Nice. Wow. So it's like a workshop kind of thing.
You guys are traveling all around, man.
Yeah, we've played all over.
You already have a tour bus?
We have our mom's Toyota Sequoia.
That's how we all start, brother.
That's how I toured for a long time in the Sequoia with a trailer. That gets a lot of gear, and you can haul.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And shout out to our mama jerk. She's the best.
The mama jerk. Well, this is perfect because it's the day after Mother's Day. So shout out to the mothers.
That's right.
The mama jerk.
That's
Amen.
right.
Amen.
That's awesome, dude.
All right,
True
folks.
family band all the way through and through, from the top to the bottom. Mama jerk to all the musicians.
Yeah, we got a trailer that's wrapped too, so we got more gear than you could probably ever need in that thing. If we wanted to set up and play, high school field party, I don't know that they have those like they did when I was in high school anymore. But if we wanted to, we could. So
That's awesome, dude.
Well, folks, that's I think we're gonna kind of wrap it up here. I appreciate all you guys being on the line and sharing your story with us, and good job. Obviously, everybody is incredibly getting a head start there to the careers and bright future ahead. So we appreciate you guys coming on the show today. Check out their new album, Upstate Sound Patterns, and anything else you guys want to say before we let you go?
no, we just really appreciate it. If you ever get a chance, come to Greenwood. We got a lot of stuff going on in Greenwood. If you hadn't been here, we got a really cool, unique music scene in Greenwood. I happen to be I'm actually also the mayor of Greenwood, so we like to promote Greenwood anytime we can. But a lot of great musicians around here, something in the water. But we just really appreciate you having us on.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Oh, Mr. Mayor.
Dude, I was going to ask you, do y'all know about the Cheeseburger House in Greenwood?
Of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So that used to be there. We used to have one in Greenville, but now the only one left is in Greenwood. So I'm going to have to come up there and listen to some Surrender Cobra, get a cheeseburger, and walk around with the mayor of the city.
Come on down. Give us a shout if you ever get a chance.
Absolutely. I'm jumping at the chance to get to Greenwood.
We'll
now.
all meet for a burger and recap, and we'll talk some music.
We got
and
the Dixie Drive-In's another great place to.
Oh,
get a burger,
yeah.
too.
Okay.
Go there and do the drive-in movie and stuff.
I don't know. Nobody actually drives up and drives in anymore, but it's a throwback from 60 years ago.
We'll bring it back. We'll sync up all our cell phones and watch the same thing or something. But fellas, we appreciate you coming on. Stay in touch, and if we can make it out there and grab a burger with you guys, we'd love to do that sometime.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for having us. Yeah.
All right, y'all. We'll talk to y'all later. Surrender Cobra, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Every time I look at you, I go into shock. I just want I try to go to sleep without you in my head. All I can think about is you in my bed. When I try to breathe, I can't get nowhere. When she looks at me, it's like she doesn't even care. Finally ask her out, and she looks at me and says, never ever fades away. I can't get the memory out of my head. It's like my mind's a replay. Now when I walk by and see her, I am in complete disarray. Even after that, I can't stop thinking about it. Hope it happens one day. I try to go to sleep without you in my head. All I can think about is you in my bed. When I try to breathe, I can't get nowhere. When she looks at me, it's like she doesn't even care.
I don't know if Surrender Cobra has a thing, but I kind of want to do like
Like a symbol. Like
Surrender Cobra. Like I think there was like something in dodgeball or something where he's like,
yeah, it'd have to be like me.
yeah, one person's like this. Like this is kind of like surrendering, but this is like Cobra, so it's like Surrender Cobra,
Dude. So
right?
I did not know what to expect. I don't know what to expect from most interviews necessarily, but generally I can kind of guess.
I kept
things.
you in the
But
dark. You know, I didn't give you much
I had no
info.
idea. It was like a family band, and there was all these young players. Like that's insane. That's awesome. And then he's the mayor of Greenwood. What the heck,
dude? I didn't know about that part.
That was a
wild
drop
card.
of information right at the end. That was cool, man.
And he didn't come out the gate, you know,
Right.
with that. That's kind of something he doesn't like.
Yeah.
He must be. He's like. I feel like he's like one of those mayors that you like. You might be like visiting Greenwood, not know it. You be at the restaurant, sitting next to him and talking to him, and just be like, you know, like I don't know, what do we do in this city? And you're just hanging out with the mayor, and he's like, yeah, well, you could do this, that, and the other. It's like, I'll take you around, da da da, and ended up getting the key to the city. You know what I mean?
That's our next goal: is getting the key to the city of Greenwood.
Upstate Music Mine, or should I say, sorry, Upstate Sound Patterns podcast.
All right. I think it is time for our weekly segment. Why does it sound like he's in a shower the last two episodes? Like something's going on there.
Does he? Hold on.
Yeah. It's like kind of like a little bit too. I mean, it's fine.
Crispy, either make a new mix, or because I know you're listening to this, or maybe it's my end. It may be me.
So it is May 13th.
May 13th.
And in this day in Beatles.
Oh,
And this day in Oasis. Because this website loves those bands. I probably shouldn't cuss on this episode. Bill, we might have to bleep that.
that would be the perfect.
Because the kids are if the kids are going to listen to this episode, which they obviously are, Okay, we'll try to keep it clean here.
We will.
The Oasis draws historic ticket numbers if you guys care, but they became the fastest selling group on this day. Yeah! Also, of course, because why wouldn't it? The Beatles documentary Let It Be made its world premiere. Yeah! They're a little hot. They're a little loud. Yeah! Oh yeah, perfect. Also on this day, the Supremes scored their 10th number one hit, The Happening.
Sounds like a scary movie.
It does, isn't it? Actually a scary movie.
I think it is, probably.
Yeah. This is not quite Oasis, not quite Beatles, but it's the Monkees. On this day, I couldn't resist. I lost this song. Oh, crap, I cussed again. Bleep. The Monkees' second album hit number one. I didn't know that they actually had more than one, but it says, interestingly, there were only 4 albums that reached the top spot in that year. And the Sound of Music soundtrack was one. The other one was the Beatles, of course, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band for 25 straight weeks.
So that held it the
Yeah.
whole time. But I like the Monkees as much as whoever doesn't. I like the Monkees.
Hey, man, they were catchy and,
Davy Jones.
yeah.
Then I saw her face. Dun, 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 dun.
And I believe I...
Also on this day, the last event on May 13th, 1971, on his 21st birthday, so there's a sneak preview of a birthday, Stevie Wonder received his childhood earnings. Due to Wonder being signed at age 11, Motown's Tamla label created a rolling 5-year contract to hold his royalties till he was 21. So he got paid his childhood earnings. So this is kind of on the theme, right?
Yeah.
Because we have the kids that they
Kids.
started young, just like Stevie Wonder.
You don't have
The
kids
Wonder
without
Boys.
moms. So
That's
yeah.
right. That's right.
Wow, so he really he had to work really hard and then cash in finally 10 years later.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's jump into birthdays. Yeah! I want you to name at least one of these.
All right. Oh, Richie Valens.
There we go.
Born this day in 1941, and that's a great one.
And of course, the aforementioned Stevie Wonder was born on this day. Happy birthday to Danny Kerwin of Fleetwood Mac as well.
Okay.
On the exact same day that Stevie Wonder was born, actually, in 1950. Also, shout out to my Gamecock brother, Darius Rucker.
All right.
Happy birthday, Darius Rucker.
Happy birthday, Darius. South
And-
Carolina all the way through. True upstate music mind.
That's
Person.
right. That's right. We're going to get him on the show soon.
Upstate
And
soundscape person.
soundscape. Sound patterns.
And those two.
All right, hit my head. Speaking of head, happy birthday, Buckethead, 1969 on April 13th. Oops, I cussed again.
You cuss more on this episode than
I
any other
know.
one.
It's because I'm trying not to, I think. All right, that's going to wrap it up.
That's not the right one.
It's okay. It's always
Man, is it?
Matt Crisps in the shower.
Thank you.
All right.
That's what everyone's going to envision now.
There it is, folks.
Just him like scrubbing this, just scrubbing away, just being like, fresh.
Sorry, Crispy. Yeah, that's going to wrap it up. Folks, appreciate you. Appreciate Surrender Cobra for coming on the show.
Family band.
Thank you, Mayor, and all the sons there. And
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
yes,
Looking forward to going to Greenwood. Let's go to another Upstate Music Mind location episode.
Yeah.
Greenwood.
on location,
On
a new
location.
series coming to you. We're going to call it the Upstate Sound Patterns series.
The Upstate Sound Patterns.
All right, thanks, folks. It's going to be a wrap, right? Anything else?
I'm Dr.
Bill?
Love Beats. This is R.C. Stearns Cola. This is Bill Kerrigan, Plethora Films. We're Upstate Music Mind. Actually, we're Upstate Soundscapes. No, we're Upstate. We're really Upstate Music Mind.
That's right.
Surrender Cover. Thank you for being here. Talk to y'all soon.
Peace out.
Upstate Music Mind.